Anything Dusty might have told you about the business or said to you that has stuck with you, maybe even to this day?
It's funny, but Dusty and I, we talked about ideas and dreams and things that we were aspiring to do. He was like writing screenplays in his mind all the time. He actually wrote a screenplay for me that he was going to shop, that because he wanted me to be this leading man in this movie that he was going to produce. and
Wow.
and he had this animated I had this animated character. I think it was like a mouse or something. His name was Gus, and he was supposed to be like my bad conscience. So I would always have Gus popping up as I was driving around the country doing different things, trying to lure me into trouble and get me. But this is mid '80s. We had Howard the Duck back then. We had some pretty out there movies, but but he was always thinking cinematically about the things that we did. Like for him, an event was like shooting a movie, and he was thinking about it. All these different nuances and things that he wanted to go with, and that's why he was so creative. I mean, I was there the night he dreamed up the Midnight Rider, and we came up with the James Boys, and he started talking about the Great American Bash in this series and mixing country music and with wrestling, and just the creative flow that came out of his mind. It was just nothing that he thought in his head he thought was impossible to accomplish. If he could dream it and say it and verbalize it and explain it, then we, by hook or crook, somehow we're going to make all this happen. And he's talked about hooking the end of that lightning bolt and taking a ride, and if that one starts going down, you hook another one and go with that bolt. It's you're still moving up.
Man, what an innovator, what a brilliant mind Dusty Rhodes was, and will be considered, and for all time. And let me say, I know an awful lot of people that would spend good money to have a Dusty Rhodes screenplay in their possession. So, oof.
Ooh.
Oh,
I hadn't seen Dusty. I saw Dusty about 6 months before he passed. He passed away on my birthday.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. But so I went to Tampa for the service, and he always talked to me about how much he enjoyed working with the kids. He called them his kids at the developmental center there. And there were so many young people there, Seth Rollins, I mean, just on and on and on, that are, have become megastars in the industry, that he touched all of them. He gave them that the Dusty, whatever it is that brushed off on them and helped them find their inner self and find their voice and be able to express a character, give them the confidence to do that. And he was able to do that later in life. And so for as big a performer as he was, the people that he positively influenced, I don't even know how you quantify how many of those might be, but he was a huge positive influence on a whole generation of performers.